Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 6th. Dear students, today we will do the activity third from your textbook, page number 29. So, in the activity third, we will try to understand the property of materials, that is, the appearance of materials. As we know that different materials look different from each other. So, in the activity third, we will collect small pieces of different materials: paper, cardboard, wood, copper wire, aluminum sheet, chalk. Do any of these appear shiny? Separate the shiny materials into a group. Now observe as the teacher cuts each material into two pieces and look at the freshly cut surface. 4.3. What do you notice? Does the freshly cut surfaces of some of these materials appear shiny? Include these objects also in the group of shiny materials. Do you notice such a shine or luster in other materials? Cut them anyway as you can. Repeat this in the class with as many materials as possible and make a list of those with and without luster. Instead of cutting, you can rub the surfaces of materials with sand to see if it has luster. Materials that have such luster are usually metals: iron, copper, aluminum, and gold are examples of metals. Some metals often lose their shine and appear dull because of the action of air and moisture on them. We therefore notice the luster only on their freshly cut surface. When you visit an ironsmith or a workshop, look out for freshly cut surfaces of metal rods to see if they have luster. So, dear students, in the activity third, we have to collect different pieces of materials: paper, cardboard, wood, copper wire, aluminum sheet, chalk, and which we have to separate the shiny objects in a separate group. After that, there are some objects which do not appear shiny, but when we cut them, they are shiny, but they do not appear shiny. But when we cut them into pieces, they appear shine. Or we can also use sand to rub them instead of cutting. After rubbing with the sand, we get, we observe that these materials they have shiny appearance. For example, when iron article or aluminum article is rubbed with the surface of the with the sand paper, it looks shiny. It is because the metal like copper, aluminum, and gold, these metals, they are attacked by the atmospheric air and atmospheric moisture, with which they lose their shine and they appear dull. So their shine may again be regained by rubbing these metals with the sand paper. So dear student, appearance, whether the material appears shy, whether the material appears dull, whether the material is lustrous, it is the property of the material. So in the activity third, this activity third explains us that some objects are shiny and some objects do not have a shy appearance, lustrous. They are dull. For example, wood has not a shiny appearance, paper has not a shiny appearance, copper wire has a shiny appearance, aluminum sheet has a shiny appearance. These aluminum sheets, iron and gold, these are the examples of metals, and these metals are shiny appearance. So like appearance, hardness is another property of the materials. Some materials are hard, some are soft, some can easily cut with the help of hands, and some can be cut with the help of knife, and some can be cut down by the help of axes. So we can see that materials have different properties like luster, hardness, roughness, and smoothness. So, dear students, uh, these are the properties of materials. Some materials are have lustrous, some materials have not lustrous. Some materials have are hard and some are soft. Similarly, there are some materials which are soluble and there are some materials which are insoluble. So, dear students, we are basically learning the lesson sorting of materials into groups. So, dear students, we may arrange, we may sort out the different materials on the basis of their shape, on the basis of their color, on the basis of their uses, and also on the basis of the different properties like appearance of the materials, hardness of the materials, and solubility or insolubility of the materials. This soluble and insolubility of the materials will we discuss in next video. Dear students, stay connected.